Morning, everyone. I hope you are fit and fine. Today, in this video session, we're going to focus on writing skills. This is our second video on writing skills. In the previous video, we have learned how to write down an informal letter. In this video session, we're going to think about how to expand the theme. How to expand the theme is very important in creative skills. This is the question you will get in section 6th, that is creative skills. Here you need to show your creativity, and of course here you need to expand proverb, maybe maxim, maybe quotation, or maybe slogan. Here we have four words: proverbs, maxims, quotations, and slogans. This is not the same. It means proverb is different than maxims. Maxims are different than quotations or slogans, and vice versa. So here you need to first of all understood the difference between proverbs, maxims, quotations, and slogans. So we will go one by one. Let me tell you that this question has 5 marks weightage. It means this is very much important point in the question paper, because if you don't have the knowledge regarding it, so it's not possible to solve this particular question in good way. So first of all, we are going to see the difference between proverb, maxim, quotation, and slogan. So let's see the first part, that is proverb. Proverb, many times when we are speaking with each other, we are using so many proverbs. As per the situation, as per the meaning, you are using so many proverbs in your day to day English. So, here you should know the meaning of proverb. So, proverb, this is a short, well known, pithy saying. Pithy, Pithy. Pithy means a comment or piece of writing expressed in well and full meaning, expressed well and with its full meaning. So this is a short, well-known pithy saying starting a general truth or piece of advice. It means proverbs generally conveying general truth or universal truth, and this is maybe a piece of advice for some time. So it's a simple, concrete, traditional saying. It means proverbs are transferred orally and generally from generation to generation. These proverbs are transferred to each other. And so this is a traditional saying that expresses a perceived truth. It means this is based on the truth. This is not based on the fantasy. So this is based on truth. And this is also based on the common sense or experience. So this is the common sense or the experience of the people, which is similar in previous generation and in this generation also. So here we are going to discuss two examples of proverbs. The first one: a bad workman always blames his tools. This is a proverb. It means when you read it, you will not get the meaning instantly. So you should know that how exactly or in which situation such kind of the proverb is used. So this proverb, a bad workman always blames his tools, This proverb is used when someone blames the quality of their equipment or external factors when they perform a task poorly. जब कोई इंसान अपना काम अच्छी तरह से नहीं करता, उसे पता होता है कि उसने वो काम अच्छी तरह से नहीं किया, लेकिन फिर भी वो अपने इक्विपमेंट को या फिर जो एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर्स है उनको क्या करता है, हमेशा कोसते रहता है. सो हियर this particular proverb is used in such kind of a situation when any one of the person perform a task poorly. So you can say that time a bad workman always blames his tools. Or take the example of a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. So what is the meaning of it? A bird in hand is worth two in the bush. So that is not exactly about the quantity of the birds. No, it's not about that. But the meaning is what? A bird in hand is worth two in the bush. Things we already have are more valuable than what we hope to get. It means whatever the things we have in our hand, जो कुछ भी अभी आपके हाथ में है, so that is exactly worthful. यानी उसकी कीमत जो आपको आगे जाके मिलने वाला है उससे कई गुना ज्यादा है. So this is the meaning of the proverb. So maybe you got the idea that proverbs apparently these are the different words, but their intended meaning is different, right? So after the discussion on proverb, we are going to discuss about maxims. So let's see. Maxims. A maxim is a succinct. Succinct means expressed clearly and in a few words. So a maxim is a succinct formulation of a principle, rule, or basic truth about life. Maxim is also based on the truth or the basic truth about life, or maybe it is all about the principle, on which principles we are living our lives. So, a maxim sums up a fundamental principle or truth about something in a way that captures the imagination and gets repeated. So, basically, whenever you are using the maxims, instantly you can capture the attention of the readers, attention of your audience. So these maxims are playing a vital role. So let's see the examples of maxims. You are never too old to learn. So here is obvious saying that you never too old to learn. कोई भी चीज या कोई भी स्टडी आप किसी भी एज में कर सकते हो. There is no age bar for learning any one of the thing on this earth. So that is the meaning of it. And this is the maxim. Second example here I would like to discuss with you. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. It means if the person is the traditional one and he don't want to upgrade himself or herself, so that time you can say this particular maxim that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I hope the concept of maxim is now cleared. After this, we are going towards the next thing which is very important here, that is quotations. Generally, we all know it very well that quotations are playing important role if you'd like to emphasize the things, if you'd like to give the emphasis on any one of the thing, that time you are using the quotations. So quotations, this is a group of words taken from a text or speech and repeated by someone other than the original author or speaker. It means once a great personality spoke something about any one of the situation. So after that, his words or her words became very famous, and generally other people are copying them, and of course they are using their sentences as their own to emphasize the situation. So here we are going to discuss about two examples. The first one, you all know it very well, to be or not to be. That is the question. So here this great statement was spoken by Shakespeare, one of the greatest dramatists in English literature. And you can use such kind of the sentences to emphasize your speech or to create the impression on the reader's mind. You can use such kind of the quotations. The second example, you have to guess that who spoke these words. An eye for eye only ends up making the whole world blind. Would you like to guess? I hope you had guessed correct answer. So this statement, this quotation was spoken by Mahatma Gandhi. आग के बदले आग अगर ऐसे ही चलते रहा तो पूरी दुनिया ब्लाइंड हो जाएगी. So that was the greatest statement which was spoken by Mahatma Gandhi. So after the discussion on quotations, we are going towards the last part of it, that is slogans. Slogans, these are the memorable motto or phrase used in a clan, political, commercial purpose, religious purpose, and other context as repetitive expression of an idea or purpose. So slogans generally you might read such kind of the quotations on the commercials, advertisements. So here I have some examples for you. First example, good food, good life. This is the slogan of Nestle company. Maybe you have read about it. I'm loving it. So that was the slogan of McDonald's. Think different, right? This is the greatest statement of Steve Jobs. And of course, it was the slogan of Apple, Apple company. So in the examination, you will get one example of maybe slogan, maybe proverb, maybe maxim, or maybe quotation. So you should be ready because this is depends on your reading, that how much you are reading, and to enhance your knowledge, you have to read newspapers, journals, and other interesting kind of the stuff to write down the creative kind of the writing skills. So after this we are going to discuss about one example of expansion of theme. So let's see. Before that, let me tell you how to solve. It means whenever you have the question in this category, which things you should have in your mind. So though here we are going to discuss about the steps. So total 5 steps are there. One by one we will discuss about it, and I hope your concept of expansion of theme will be clear. So let's see. The first step here, first of all, you have to understand the given proverb or maxim, maybe quotation or maybe slogan carefully. So first of all, you have to read that from which category you have the question. The next thing you have to do, you have to substitute the meaning. Substitute the meaning means you have to think about the intended meaning of the words, because with apparent meaning you will not get the inner meaning. So you have to think about that what exactly the meaning of the given proverb, maybe maxim, maybe quotation, or maybe slogan. You have to substitute the meaning and you have to write down the things as per the intended meaning. The third thing here, you have to always add Instances means examples. As per the given proverb, you have to add similar kind of the instances or examples in your writing. The fourth thing, which is very important, that you can add similar proverb, maybe maxim, maybe quotation, or maybe slogan, which is similar to the given question, right? And the last thing, you have to sum up the paragraph with your own opinion. At last, you have to present your own opinion. You have to express your own opinion that exactly what you are thinking about the question. So these are the 5 steps you have to follow whenever you are writing expansion of the theme. Expand the theme. Expansion of the ideas, you can call it. You can call it. Next thing, we're going to discuss about one example, and here we had taken one proverb where there is a will, there is a way. जहाँ चाह है वहाँ राह है. So this is the example. Now you have to think about the 5 steps which already I have told you. The first thing, first of all, you have to understand the meaning of it. So what is the meaning of it? दुनिया में कुछ भी मुश्किल नहीं है. So that is the meaning of this particular proverb. It means nothing is impossible in the world if you have the determination, if you have decided something, if you have the will to do that particular thing. So here you have to think about the meaning first, then after, remember, you have to substitute the meaning. So of course, now you got the substitution or substitute kind of the meaning. So you have to think about the examples, that which examples you will use, or which kind of the instances you are going to add in your writing. And of course, you have to use the similar proverb, maybe maxim, maybe slogan, or maybe quotation. And the last thing, you have to sum up with your own opinion. It means what you are thinking about this proverb. That is, where there is a will, there is a way. So here I have written like that. When we read the biographies of great men and women, right from Albert Einstein to Edmund Hillary, we find that it is their strong will which made them overcome great difficulties or setbacks and find a way to march towards success. So, in the first sentence, this is a long statement in which I have included few examples of the greatest personalities like Albert Einstein and Edmund Hillary. And of course, their life is the symbol of the success. How to get the success? They taught us. So, similarly, a student may think to secure a first class in an examination is beyond his or her capacity. But if the student makes a firm resolve to achieve his or her goal and works towards it wholeheartedly, he or she is almost certain to achieve success. In the second statement, now I came to the main point, that you should relate with the given proverb to the life of students, because as a student you have to think about the student's life. And of course, if you decided any one of the target wholeheartedly, so definitely you will get the success at the end if you are consistent. So there was a time when lying in the air, traveling in space, and sending messages and pictures over the air were all regarded as flights of fancy. It means such kind of things were impossible in the past, because that time nobody's thinking about the aeroplanes or maybe television, internet. But nowadays, this is not the flight of fancy, because this is the reality. Now we are learning through online mode. But if you said this particular thing in the past, that one day we will learn through the help of internet, so that time शायद आपका वो मजाक उड़ाते. But now this is the reality. But today we see that these seemingly impossible things have become possible. The aeroplane, the spaceship, the radio, the television, the mobile phone, and the internet are now realities. How these impossibilities been achieved? You can use the such kind of the rhetorical questions. They are playing very important role. By man's willpower, determination, and dedication, all these things were possible. The door is never a pessimist or a defeatist. It means if you're thinking in negative way, you will not get this success. It means for or to achieve this success, you should be positive from inner side. You should be self motivated, and this is the thing which is applicable to the given proverb. He is an optimist, confident, or ultimate success. Nothing can deter him from his purpose. So he has the will to win and achieve. And so he finds he is indicating the man in general, finds out ways and marches to ultimate victory. It means if you would like to achieve your, if you would like to reach to your destination, you should know that how to get there. So ultimately you will get the success. Ultimately you will be victorious. So the last thing now I'm going to conclude. So let us cultivate a strong will. It means this is your own opinion. So I have written here. So let us cultivate a strong will, a keen desire, and the determination to achieve our goals. If there is no way, we will create one. Victory is then bound to be ours. It means if you are dedicated, if you are determined, if you have the positive attitude, definitely at last you will get the victory. You will get the success. That's why it's right said, where there is a will, there is a way. So you can write or you can expand the theme as per your own creativity, as per your own imagination. But remember, always add the instances, and always remember one thing, that you should upgrade yourself, and you need to grow your knowledge. And how you will grow it? By reading newspapers, magazines, journals, and other material. So it's very important to have the proper vocabulary. You should know something about the general proverbs. You should know something about the general maxims or slogans or quotations. And of course, what is the intended meaning of it? So at last, I would like to tell you here, in the examination, how much marks you will get it is totally depends on the writing skills, because writing skills is one of the tasks which is challenging one. So I hope now you are ready to accept the challenge, and I will give you a surety, if you are doing the practice of general slogans or general quotations or general proverbs, definitely you will get the success in the examination, and you will get maximum marks in this category. So with this concluding remark, I would like to thank each and every one of you. Stay home, stay safe.